Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. We have the last in-person autograph recap for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway this year with Legends Day. Got up super early this morning, got to the track early, and even that wasn't early enough for the crowds that were there. But I was still able to get one wristband this year for the Legends autograph signing. Got to go into two lines for the full field, and then I even got some names that I wasn't expecting that were both in the first driver's autograph session, Legends autograph session, and someone else not related to IndyCar added to the collection today. But we're going to start off with the hero cards and photos that I got signed during the full field autograph session. If you've got a bronze badge, you get in an hour early, and like I said, there was already a ton of people there, and not even all of them had a bronze badge. I don't know exactly how they were getting in, but after getting wristband for one, Legends Day got in line to the shortest one that I could find for the full field, so I was able to add the Hungos Hollinger team of Callum Eilert on his hero card. I think this is now the fourth or fifth Agustin Canapino signature that I have. And then I can't remember if it was, I think it was this guy, Devlin DiFrancesco for his hero card. So I got another one of those. And then wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get back in line for another, but I saw how early it was, and I said, you know what, I'll at least try. They haven't told anyone no yet. So got back in line, and thankfully I did. Actually, before I do that, I forgot. I did have Eilert sign the 8x10 that I had printed of him. So that was one of the two that I got done today. So when I got back in line, none of them were short at this point. So I just went ahead and went with the closest one, which was the last row. And got some very cool ones here. First one is Jack Harvey, who signed the back of the hero card, which is fine because I do have one that's signed on the front, so I wasn't super worried about that. Then I finally got a Stingray Rob rookie hero card. Forgot to ask them for some, and I think they ran out, at least that they were handing out from the garages. So was glad to be able to get him, such a nice guy. And then surprising entry to the race, and then a really surprising item here. I was able to get two autographs from number 33 in the field, Graham Rahal. So I got my 8x10 finished. And because he switched teams, they weren't using the hero card that he had with RLL. They made some for this race, for this occasion. So I do not know how many of these that they are going to have printed. So I was really, really glad to get that. I saw some people walking away with that. I'm like, I have to get one of those. Even if it's not signed, I have to get one. So that was very, very cool to get there. I do know that there was a limited edition Ryan Hunter-Reay that was being given out for the signing. I don't know if any of the other one-off drivers had any besides Catherine Legge, of course. But didn't get the Ryan Hunter-Reay like I wanted, but you know, I'm still really happy to get this pretty rare Rahal one. And then immediately after the signing, one of the guys that I had been looking for all over the past 2 weeks, didn't see him until then, and was able to get track president Doug Bowles to sign a custom. He was doing a lot of interviews and TV work, and then, you know, shaking hands with fans and taking pictures. I think I was the only one that came up to him and asked him for an autograph from what I saw. But it was cool to get that. And then started to get in line. Actually, no, that's not the next one. Next one, met a buddy of mine, Matthew, who met several years ago at the track. But we got to hang out a little bit last year, and then quite a bit today. Was showing me some different places around, some good places to look. And while we didn't have a ton of luck in the garages, I was able to snag a Simon Pagenaud as he was leaving to go towards the driver's meeting, which he was probably going to be late for anyway. So that was cool. And then before that, I wanted to save this one kind of towards the end of the pre-Legends autographs to meet up with Matt. He was hanging out by the pagoda by the pace car. So went around, found him. We talked for a little bit. And he was like, hey, look, there's the guy who's going to be driving the pace car. And a couple minutes later, he started walking out. And both him and I looked at each other like no one else is going towards him. We might as well ask. And got Pacers player Tyrese Halliburton. Unfortunately, the signature did not come out that great. This is his signature, but it did get smeared a little bit, and with it not being much of an autograph, that doesn't really help. But very, very cool to get one of the NBA All-Stars this year. The last autograph I got before the Legends Day signing arrivals, we were talking with someone else who's a big collector there, goes to all kinds of events. And he was like, hey, someone's here. We turned around, followed him, and couldn't find this guy all week. And I was able to at least get him on one card. I was really hoping for two, but he had to leave. But got the captain, Roger Penske, on the 1994 Max Premier Plus. So I still have the regular base card for that set that I need to get signed, and then I have his custom. They've already marked me as a duplicate request when I sent to them, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get those TTM unless I use someone else's address. But regardless, I'm happy to at least get something from them. And then for the Legends Day, like I said, I was only able to get one wristband. In hindsight, I probably could have gotten in line for the other one. I think they had just enough to where I probably would have gotten one, but there's no telling for sure. So I got the B session later in the afternoon. But what Matthew was telling me, and from what I saw with other people, you can hang out by where they do the autograph session and get some of the drivers that are coming in or leaving for that one. And I was able to do that for a few, and then got everyone that showed up for the B session. There were a lot of drivers that didn't show up for Legends Day. But I'm going to go in alphabetical order, and I do apologize. I'm probably going to mispronounce some of these names. A lot of them are very new to me. But starting with the A's, we got Afonso Giaffone, something like that. He was in the A Legend signing, Group A. Got him after he signed. Got Anna Beatrice, something like that. Got her before. Got Ari Lyondike and his son, Ari Lyondike Jr. You can tell that this is juniors because his loop comes back up, and Lyondike's, or seniors, goes down. This was in the Group B session, Bentley Warren. After the Group A session, was able to snag Dr. Jack Miller. The first autograph I got waiting for Group A was Jeff Brabham, who I have gotten TTM, but I didn't realize necessarily who it was, but now I do. This is the newest Indy 500 winner I have added to the collection. I was hoping to add another one, but wasn't able to, but at least get one. I'm happy with it. Gilles de Ferran. Then before his signing, or after Max Pappas. This guy was actually in the Group B signing, but I didn't realize that. But Michel Jourdain Jr. Then at the Group B, Phil Kruger. Before her Group A session, Pippa Man, something like that. Then this guy was a late addition this morning for the Group B signing, Ricky Treadway. Got Robbie Buell, former Indy Lights champion, if I remember correctly. We got Roger Yasuwaka, excuse me. And then the last one I have on a custom 4x6 is Sebastian Saavedra. Only one driver was giving out stuff of their own. The rest of them, you just got a generic photo and whatever you brought in with you, but got a kind of a career highlights photo of Tom Bigelow. He was going around everywhere giving these out to people. Definitely getting up there, born in 1939, but super nice guy. Fantastic signature, and he always draws a little mouse with it too, so that's kind of cool. And then the grand piece of it all, which features most of the same signatures but a few extra, the group photo signed for the Group B session. So up here you got Jimmy Kite, Phil Kruger, Billy Rowe. Unfortunately, he is starting to shake quite a bit. Pretty young, so I imagine he's got some health complications going on there. He apologized to several of us for the autograph. It looks fine to me, but obviously he's not as happy with it as he used to be. Then Roger, Sebastian, Taro Palmrith, got Lyondike Jr. and Sr., Brent, no, it's not Brent. I keep forgetting these names. Bentley Warren up here towards the top. Mario Andretti was the first guy signing. Jeff Andretti was the next guy. Michel Jourdain, Tom Bigelow. Tom Sneva signed in blue because Matthew wasn't able to get a wristband for either session, and he asked if I could get a 8x10 he had of Sneva signed. He said, can you get in blue? I'm like, absolutely. So Sneva signed that first, and then he just kept running with the blue and took my marker. So I am down a blue Sharpie, and he is missing a lid to it, so he probably just threw that away. But I thought that was pretty funny. Then DeFerrin, Treadway, and Buell. So all in all, I think it came out to 46 autographs today, from two lines for the full field, which was just nuts how many people were there. One session of the autographs, Legends autographs, a few that I was able to get as they were coming in and out, and a few other names that I was hoping to get while I was there. Some last minute additions, and an NBA All-Star just to add it all on top. So all in all, for the past few weeks, I think it came out to 148 autographs, if I am adding this up correctly, which is awesome. It almost came out to $1 per autograph if you factor in what the bronze badge costs. It's pretty pricey, but 4 days worth, and the access that it gives you is totally worth it. So very, very happy with how this all turned out. I know a little bit more to for next year to try and do a little bit better, but very, very happy with all of this. I did get a TTM today. I am not going to share it, do a video. I will save that for Monday because I just got one in. It's not really worthy of its own video. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to all of those at the track who were kind, courteous, and helped out with identifying some people and helping me getting some autographs. And hope you guys enjoyed this series of videos for this year. That is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.